In this video we are going to take a look at estimations. Now these questions always come up on the non-calculator paper, and people always get confused because they think that they need to try and work out these quite difficult sums without a calculator, when really all that you're being asked to do is to estimate. Now when we're being asked to estimate, all that we're going to do is use numbers that are easy to calculate with to find an answer that is close to the exact answer. So we're not trying to find out what the exact answer is to 12.4 times 302.8 divided by 0.45. We're simply trying to find an answer that is quite close to this answer, so an approximate answer. Now the way that in which we're going to do this in this video is we're simply going to round all of the numbers in the calculation to one significant figure. So what one significant figure means, I'm just going to abbreviate significant figure to 1SF. All that significant figure means, one significant figure, just means we're going to describe each of these numbers using only one digit that's not a zero. So let's take a look at what that means. So I want to describe 12.4 using only one number that is not a zero. So what I could say is that 12.4, I could write that as 10. Then I'm multiplying that by 302.8. Well, I don't want to multiply it by 302.8 because I'm going to round it to one significant figure. So 302.8 I'm just going to write as 300. And then I'm dividing that by, well, not 0.45 because I want it to one significant figure. So I want to describe 0.45 as accurately as possible using only one number that's not a zero, and that would simply be 0.5. I'm just going to round up 0.45 to 0.5. Now once I've done this, I'm ready to actually make my calculations and figure out my estimate. So 10 times 300, that would give me 3,000, and so I've got 3,000 divided by 0.5. Now whenever we're asked to divide by 0.5, it's the same as multiplying by 2. If we think about how many 0.5s fit in 1, the number of 0.5s that fit into 1 is 2. So the number of 0.5s that fit into 2 would be 4. The number of 0.5s that fit into 3 is 6, and so on. So dividing by 0.5 is exactly the same as multiplying by 2. So how many 0.5s fit into 3,000? That's simply going to be 6,000. Okay, second question, 9.95 times 8.13. So that is going to become, to one significant figure, 9.95 is 10. To one significant figure, 8.13 is simply going to be 8. Then we're going to divide that by, to one significant figure, 5, multiplied by, to one significant figure, 3.914. 10 times 8 gives us 80. 5 times 4 gives us 20. 80 divided by 20 gives us an answer of 4. So our approximate answer, our estimate for this calculation would be 4. Okay, last one, 18.82 times 0.42. So we're going to write that as 20 to one significant figure times by 0.4 divided by 2 multiplied by 4. So 20 multiplied by 0.4, that's going to give me 8. Then 2 multiplied by 4, that's just going to give me 8 as well. So 8 divided by 8 is going to give me an answer of 1.